Let's talk about utilizing contractors and subcontractors. That can be a very good, great, grand idea for a lot of businesses for a variety of reasons. It's a reduction of needed office space for employees. It can improve human resources department costs. Just a whole variety of different issues can be simply eliminated. You don't even have to deal with if you utilize contractors or subcontractors. But what happens when that process goes awry? What happens when you've hired a subcontractor, you felt like it was a great fit, the project is underway, your clients are starting to get a little bit frustrated, you're starting to sense a problem with the project, and you feel like it's the result of your relationship with your subcontractor or how the subcontractor is actually completing the project. What do you do then? I had a client say to me, gosh, they're a contractor. I can't say anything to them. They're in business for themselves. I can't tell them there's a problem. I can't tell them what to do with their own company. That's not true. In effect, you are their client. And as their client who is paying their fee, whether it's an hourly or a set completion fee, you have the right and the responsibility to your own client to talk to your subcontractor. I suggest several things when you get started, when you initiate the contract with your subcontractor. I would imagine that a lot of you will hire project by project. When you're interviewing subcontractors, and you may have a list, you may have 4 or 5 different folks that you contact and you say, look, are you busy? I need some help with this project. Get me a fee, get me a quote. And you select your contractor, sit down with them, have a planning meeting. Tell them the expectations of your client. Talk to them about deadlines. Talk to them about goals. Talk to them about what you expect. Do you want the contractor to talk to the client, or do you want the contractor to deal solely with you and the members in your office? Do you want the contractor to submit weekly updates on their status? Do you want that in writing, by fax? Do you want them to call you? Can they just send an email? Text message is probably not a good thing. That's probably a little too informal and not nearly as detailed as you need. But an email would be fine if that works with your system. Help them to understand what you're looking for, what your expectations are. And your expectations, of course, are going to be based on the expectations of your client, the end product that they are paying you for. Don't be afraid of your contractor. Don't be afraid of conflict. Avoid conflict before it even starts by having open, honest lines of communication. Now, a lot of folks can run into a bit of a glitch by developing an overly friendly relationship with a subcontractor. If you have a lot of things in common and you share the same interests, you enjoy doing the same things, and a friendship develops, that's great. Good for you. But be sure that you go into that friendship. Be sure that your eyes are open to how this can affect your business, how this can affect your working relationship, how this can affect your relationship with clients that will be utilizing your services as you utilize the services of your new friend, your subcontractor. Again, keeping communication open will help the problems to be avoided. You'll be able to have the friendship, but you'll also have an excellent working relationship with your contractor. Let's set timelines, let's set goals, and let's be very precise. Please don't leave it to your contractor to read your mind or read the mind of the individual that brought in the account, read the mind of the client. Give your contractor as much information as you have so that they in turn can provide the best service, the best product possible. You don't want them operating in the dark, you don't want them guessing, and their relationship through you with your client is going to be different than their relationship would be, obviously, if they were direct one-on-one serving your client. So keep the lines of communication open. Don't be afraid to talk to them, and when a problem does crop up, and it will from time to time, that's just the nature of doing business, please don't hesitate to talk to your subcontractor right away. Let's take care of this little glitch before it becomes a huge problem, because most of all, you do not want to jeopardize your relationship with your client. So please, let's keep those lines of communication open. Let's set goals, let's set schedules, let's set deadlines, and then let's be sure everybody sticks to them. And you and your staff keep up your end of the bargain by providing as much information as you possibly can to your contractor so that they're not working in the dark, so they're not making decisions based on assumptions that may or may not be accurate. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll check out my website, www.dalelittle.com, for more information, and send me an email. I'd love to answer your questions, any concerns that you have about your business, because I know your business can be stable and it can grow into a powerhouse. I want to help you make that happen.